All right, what is going on, everybody? What is going on? We are live here in the After Review Studios. I am your host, Pete. It is divisional weekend, divisional round weekend. We got 4 games on deck. We have 8 teams remaining. Not the best 8 teams in the NFL this year, but we got the final 8 teams left. Going through, giving you my picks, what you can expect, I think, heading into the weekend should be a whole lot of fun. Really good games, honestly. I don't know if maybe the Frisco Seattle game's a little worrisome. I think Frisco's just physically out of bodies at this point. Not 100% sure. I mean, they could get it done. They could get it done. It is a divisional game. These teams did also just meet, so little worrisome there. Seattle kind of dominated overall, but Lakers fanatic, I'm assuming that's Daniel, same picture, I think. Welcome, Keyman. Sup? Don't have to talk about the Texas game. I tried to warn you, big dog. Tried to warn you. But we don't have to reflect upon it. How do you feel about Tomlin leaving? And do you want Rodgers back? Do you think Rodgers will be back? There's plenty of other things to talk about, and the Texans-Patriots game is the last game of the weekend. So that's going to be the last game we're going to talk about. So if you want to dip out when we talk about that game, you can go right ahead and bounce. You don't even have to worry about it over there. But let me get everything set up here, get all the chats. Also, do you guys like my new mic? Do I sound good? How do I sound? Oh, the chat's popping. Taj, what's up? Derpy, what's up? Well, baseball is dead. Dodgers got Tucker. Awesome. Baseball is dead. Why did Verizon have to die? You're Connor. I don't know. Don't have Verizon. Jose, what's up? I don't want Rodgers back. I don't want Tomlin back. Well, Tomlin's not back. Coast Hunter, what's up? I'm glad you're still alive. We just need Gravy still alive. Should fire Arthur Smith. I think Arthur Smith's going to get a new job. Sound good? Did your girl get you a new mic? No, I don't have a girl. I'm too sexy to have a girl. Come on. You think anybody could tame this beast? I got a new mic, and I got a mic arm, guys. We're like professional over here. And I muted the mic there. We're like professional over here. So, no, this was a Christmas gift that I've just been waiting to set up and try and get this right. And with all the stuff going on last weekend, I keep hitting mute, waiting on the arm. We got a Jacob. We're about to see Aaron Rodgers. We'll see about Aaron Rodgers this year. I don't know how I feel about Tomlin leaving, but I want Rodgers gone. Damn, I thought Rodgers actually did a pretty good job. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Was just about to say baseball is officially over. It's like the Katie to the Warriors thing. Yeah, it's stupid, dumb. Where's Belly going to end up? That's another good question because it doesn't sound like Belly's ended up with my Yankees. Hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. Really helps the stream out a lot. Girls are overrated. Single life is the best. Connor, sometimes. Why do women always want to fight us? I don't know. Can't leave them and argue. They don't want to talk ball, bro. They don't want to talk ball. Over there, I'm just getting back from the game, so I need a little protein over here. Hurts better look amazing next season, or else Eagles fans will turn on him. They're already turning on him. Auburn never changes when atomic fire rained down on the plains by the Missouri Tigers. Millions dead inside. Rip. And we don't even have to talk about Auburn A&M. I tried to warn you about Pearl. Nepotism never paid. Nepotism never pays. Brady played football till he was 45, and Aaron Rodgers was 42. Aaron Rodgers should retire. He is not Tom Brady. True. Red Sox did get Ranger Suarez to pair with Crochet and Gray. You don't want Sonny. Sonny Gray can't pitch in Yankee Stadium, so I'm very happy Sonny Gray is on the Red Sox. Got Coach Cal speechless. You know what? I've defended MLB not having a salary cap plenty in the past, but right now I can't see why people want it changed. Right now I can see why people want to change. Yeah, they're going to have a lockout too. Really, the deferments are the problem. The Dodgers aren't paying any money. Like Shohei Ohtani's making no money. He's making like $4 million a year or some shit to skirt they're skirting the luxury tax with the deferments. Bro, can I dox someone? No doxing, Jose, unless they are an athlete. I'm going to be honest, this roster was not winning. Yeah, fair. Aaron Rodgers just sucked the year. I hated him on my team. I thought Rodgers was okay. Do you have to go back to Justin Fields and Russell Wilson? Football seems to be going good. They are doing well in the portal. Thoughts on that new point shaving scandal from college basketball? 20 players have already been named according to the DOJ. Um, is that new, or is that the stuff that happened like kind of before the season? From the smaller schools? I mean, typical. Checks out. If it's something new, I'd have to read up on it, Taj. But if it's the stuff from before the year, yeah, not surprised. Bunch of idiots. Hopefully we can get Bichette and another bat. Doubtful. It's the Red Sox. They don't spend any money. Yeah, Tucker to the Dodgers. NIL is ruling college football. I think the transfer portal is ruining college football, not the NIL. We have tampering, unlimited transfers. It's bullshit. University of South Florida at Auburn going to run that shit. They're going to try. I'm just glad my Sooners got Kip Lewis back. Yes, Kip Lewis, very good player. 4 years, 240. Money is just a number. A Twitter leaker that has predicted just about everything with near complete accuracy. Wait, what? What are we about to do? They start fights and then they get mad. Jose's venting over here. The reason they've transferred, yeah, but it's because they have unlimited transfers too. Dakota, yes. Tucker to the Dodgers, cucking the league. And then they complain about not getting coffee enough. It's like, come on, just feed them, bro. They're like a hamster. NFL should drop a transfer portal. Everyone just leave Jalen Hurts. Oh, my God, Taj. Taj has been in heaven for the last week. And if the Niners lose this weekend, he's going to be in heaven next week, too. Predicted we get 2 D linemen. I'm over the leaker. I'm over the portal. It's over anyway. Kelly Prods. Bears are going to beat the Rams. Stafford is awful and cold. 1-8 in cold playoff games. Maybe, but the Bears' defense is also terrible. We spent money to get Crochet, Bregman, and Story, but they didn't spend any money to get Bregman. They let him walk, and they traded for Crochet. They didn't think anybody was seriously going after Bregman. It's like how much people need coffee. Elijah, hello. All the coffee. She chews like a sounds like you need more. Broncos will fuck the Bills up. I don't know about that. NFL transfer portal is equals free agency. True. And guess what? College is going to turn into the NFL, guys. It's just going to be employees and you're going to sign contracts. Like, you get a free transfer once, and if your coach leaves, but other than that, you're going to be signing contracts. You're going to be employees of the university. Eagles hate watch last week. This week it's 49ers, F them birds and gold miners. Speaking of them birds and gold miners, not really. Let's go to our first game of the weekend. Okay, Bills at the Broncos. First game on the weekend. Buffalo is very, very banged up. Terrell Shavers tore his ACL. He's cooked. What do they have, like 2 healthy wide receivers on this Bills team? 3 on the active roster. Gabe Davis is dead. It's pretty much Josh Allen or bust for this team. Denver's had a weird season. If we look at it from an overall standpoint, great year. They won 14 games. We're 1-2 to start the year. The weird loss to the Colts, got bodied by the Chargers overall. Then they go on a huge run, lose, get bullied. I mean, absolutely bullied by that Jacksonville team who the Bills just beat at home. I mean, that game really wasn't even close. 17-10 at halftime. But they put that thing away, no problem over there. And this has been the big thing with Bo Nix. Bo Nix has been boot and rally Bo. Horrible for 2.5, 3 quarters. Come back, win the game. They beat the Texans. That's a nice win, but they hurt C.J. Stroud right early in the game. Now, I don't know how you feel about C.J. Stroud. That's a different issue. You may hate C.J. Stroud. You may think he's a bum, a bozo over there. But C.J. Stroud's a pretty solid quarterback, and I think as he goes, the Houston Texans also go. And Davis Mills did a relatively good job filling him in. So, I'm not going to freak out about that. I just think this is a big experience game. Sean Payton also is a dick. Like, do you see that reporter asking him about Dre Greenlaw run fits or whatever, downhill, playing downhill, and Sean Payton acts like a bitch? Like, what do you know about that? Yeah. Then the story came out that he put the stack of money in the Super Bowl trophy and told his team 3 more wins, and then Michael Thomas said that's true. And the narrator edited, they did not win 3 more games. So I don't know, man. Buffalo is super beat up. It's going to have to be Josh Allen's show. Defensively, this is the #1 sack team in the NFL, even though they kind of finished on a Note. I would say they still were the overall team leader in sacks. No, I don't need to be ESPN in your freaking ads over here. But what did Denver do against the run here? Let's look at the Broncos against. Oh my God. Why is this a regular season when it's the postseason? Those were clearly postseason stats. Okay, here we go. Second against the run this year. Second against the run. A little bit more vulnerable against the pass, Denver. But overall, what were they? Third? Second. They finished second in total defense. Overall, points per game. You look at that number. Third in points per game. 18.3 for Denver. But when you look at how they finished, let's throw the Chiefs game out. The Chiefs game, or not the Chiefs game, the Chargers game, they still won that game 19-3. But 13 points, 34 points, 26 points, 17 to the Raiders, 26 to the Commanders, 19 to the Chiefs, 7 to the Raiders, 15 to the shitty Texans thing. 24 to Dallas, that's a good offense. 32, though, to the Giants. They should have lost that game. 11 to the Jets, 17 to the Eagles, 3 to the Bengals. That was a bad Bengals team. So they've had some games where it's been a lot less than their overall power right there. Bills defense actually really good in passing, but they're going to be missing 2 guys in the secondary, it looks like. They already have Pryor and Maxwell Harrison ruled out for Buffalo, so they got no secondary guys. They got no receivers. Buffalo's just super outmatched in this game, man. Let me catch up. Green Dracula, nice. Not terribly worried about the Frisco defense. I think Darnold can get what he wants, although I do believe playoff Darnold is a thing real too, which worries me the most in our matchup. Yeah, Sam Darnold in against a good defense is dog shit. He did come up with an oblique injury too. That's a little something. He says he's gonna play. I pay for enough shit, Jose's. Now I know why you're always mad about the Patriots. Jose, I'm not saying those numbers. Appreciate the jewels though. I gotta catch way up. Hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. Let me catch way up. Tucker could have literally gone anywhere but the Dodgers, and I would have liked him still. But no, I guess he hates everyone. True. Seattle wins 29-32. That's a high-scoring game. It's been a day. Gotta make roster cuts. Fair. Do you go live and show the full game? No, Elijah, I cannot show the full game. I will get hit with a copyright strike. This is not kick, and you'll still probably get hit with a copyright strike. And I'm not going against the NFL and their lawyers. This is the only thing that brings me joy. I wait for refs to beat me and take my book before reporting as tradition with Auburn fans and refs. Rams sending the Bears home Sunday to keep them warm for the rest of the playoffs. Zay, what's up? Stacy, hello. Harbaugh is now the highest paid coach for 3 years now. Yeah, did he end up getting that $20 million from the G-Men? Harbaugh to the Giants. Good hire. Good hire for the Giants, at least. And a bunch of reporters got butthurt at that one Jacksonville lady for, that was so stupid. Shows you what journalism and all these old heads are. Please, what's up? Do y'all even care about basketball? I do. Not right now. A&M got hosed against Tennessee. That was something. 100 days till a day, at least we have that. The draft, it's less than 100 days. It's like 98 days. I have the Bills winning 27-20. Let's go, Buffalo. Zim, what's up? I hope the Bears get the Rams. Elijah's getting aggressive here. Yeah, most reporters just suck major balls. I agree. They make shit up. They don't report something good. So y'all wouldn't mind if we get that buzzer beater back? I mean, there's like a million pitchers that he clearly didn't get off in time, Emu. Plus, he should have never got a shot. They missed the free throw, so they couldn't get a shot all out of bounds. Extra 0.2 of a second. Not even. Colin Kaepernick needs to be with the Niners in order to win against the Seahawks. Trust me. Yeah, Key, sure. Look, God damn it, give me something. At least you know. As long as you know, he didn't get it off. Yes, he did. And Giants head coach. It was confirmed Todd Monken and Zach Orr for DC and OC. Brutal. I mean, I guess a young team like the Giants could use it. And plus, it's new voices. New voices. They need stability. Like, the Giants have just been a dumpster fire since they won the Super Bowl in 2011. They need stability on that team. They haven't been the most stable organization in the world, so they just need some stability, get better. I got to find where's a good spot for the mic? There we go. Denver wins 21-16, but Houston will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. There's Taj's pick. Stacy, hello. I would have liked a better still rather than just a screenshot, but I think we got it. But I don't think we got it. Yeah, fair. Brian, yo, hey man, I will send you like a couple $100 if you can do this major thing for me. Sure, super chat. Tell me, then super chat it. Go ahead. Bright side emo, y'all will probably beat OU at least. Yeah, A&M bodied OU too. I'm worried for their defense now. Their defense wasn't very good besides the D-line. Given the football season, if I was that ref, I ain't calling that shit in fear of being shot. They shouldn't even have gave him the shot. It would have made you feel better. The other thing that scares me is on Saturday, San Francisco is playing with house money. True, the nobody believes in us team, baby. They've been shredded by injuries, and this is basically their Super Bowl. Yes, this is the nobody. This is a fix. So we always need to have a nobody believes in us team. And the 49ers are officially the nobody believes in us team. Nobody thinks the Niners are beating the Seahawks. The other thing, Denver Broncos need Brock Osweiler back. They ain't shit with it. Bo Nix is not that guy. Agreed. Devin, hello. Beat OU in basketball. It's not even worth anything. You got the 49ers, Rams, Bills, and Texans. Ooh, is that my pick, Try? Is that what I think? Do I like the Cowboys? Devin, I am not a Cowboys fan. I'm a Vikings fan. It is something. Zach Orr will put Dexter Lawrence in coverage. Straight drop. No, I did not see the Coach Cal clip. I have not been on the tweeters right now. Hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're new here, drop a sub. We got daily sports content for you guys. We'll be live Saturday at the second half of the Broncos-Bills game. I'll be picking up, and then we'll be live for the entirety of the 49ers-Seahawks game on Saturday. So we're going to have a lot of fun for that. Football must be crazy this year. It is, Stacy. Pablo, what's good? Still super confident in Seattle. I think we'll win, but I can't lie. I'm hella nervous. Always nervous for a playoff game. Always nervous with Sam Darnold in a playoff game. Bick, what's up? John Harbaugh, interim head coach for the Niners. All right, first pick. I'm going to take the Bills over the Broncos. Give me Buffalo. Give me Buffalo over the 49ers. Or over the Broncos, excuse me. Over the 49ers. I was looking at the next game. Give me the Bills over the Broncos. Taking the Bills. I think Josh Allen just puts on the cape again. You can't play a game where you're just very inconsistent offensively. The Bills' defense also weirdly good in the playoffs. Like, they just kind of have a thing, man. Kind of a thing. And this Broncos offense does not scare me at all over here. Denver can't run the football. He just goes, but Auburn's good. They beat Mizzou, right? And then he goes silent and leaves because they lost. Oh, tough. All season long, any video I watch, I see people pick against the 49ers because of the reason they're too banged up. However, we've seen all year that doesn't matter. Coaching is elite and next man up. True, but they're like 47 deep. They're like really beat up, and we've just seen this game 2 weeks ago. I meant, those are your picks. Dumb autocorrect goes from I to you. True. He did that for Nami VK and Travis Jones and Michael Pierce. Michael Pierce one was funny, though. He got the pick. GV, what's up? You got a basketball game during the Niners game? Brutal. Brutal. But, hey, we get more D-line and another alignment. I think we're up to, like, 7 wins. That's all you want for it. The Birmingham Trophy is ours. Y'all just need Kyle, what? Thank you, Texas basketball. The GOATs. Just fuck them for beating Texas. So trash. And then all of a sudden they want to win 2 games. All of a sudden, they want to be good in conference. They were in last place in the conference. All right, next up, Seahawks, 49ers. Niner, 49er. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Is that how the saying goes? And what's the Seahawks saying? Caw-caw. Are they just like a chicken? The Sea Chickens versus the Niners. F the Bears and the Packers suck. I'll always be a Packer fan, but I want to kill myself because of that one damn game. Jeds, you got LaFleur, you got Love. You're never going to win anything. You're just going to be always pretty okay. Welcome to the pit of misery. Can't believe the Texans D scored more than the offense Texans D scored more than the offense last week, but also not surprised. They are so elite. True, but did they officially score more than the Texans? No, that's not true. Texas had 2 offensive touchdowns, and they kicked a field goal. But close. They scored the same amount of touchdowns. They destroyed Vandy, who I hate for have met their bandwagon. It is a thing of disgust. Them and Ole Miss. Niners got this. Trust me. Ghost Hunters on the Niners. I did not try. Fishing Crow, appreciate the sub. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, guys, if you're new here and you dropped a sub, I can only see public subs, so if you want to shout out in the chat, just drop it in the chat. I'll shout you out. OJ, what's up? I got the Texans. Winning the whole damn thing. Not a bad pick. And they ensured Cam Coleman ain't going to Bama. Cam Coleman played everybody. Just talks about money. At least y'all have a serious college basketball program. You can't call yourself a good team when Carolina loses to Stanford. True. That was yesterday was an insane day for college basketball. Will the Seahawks whoop tail this time? Raymond, probably not whoop tail. It is a division game. The Seahawks do have Sam Darnold as their quarterback, who is not very good, but the Niners defense also not good. Very bad. Niners are done. WTF. They're running out of bodies is the biggest problem. Brock Osweiler needs to be Stroud's QB coach. Brock Osweiler, former Houston Texan. The Niners are just so out of bodies in this one. Nobody cares about all this stupid stuff. They played 2 weeks ago. It's the last game the Seahawks played. I think this is the first time ever a team played a team the first week of the season, the last week of the season, and in the playoffs. And this is now the Niners or the Seahawks' last 2 games. Sam Darnold was not good against them. They scored 13 points. They could have had more. They just left a lot on there. Pretty successful running day overall. Now, maybe Eric Kendricks is helping in the middle. He's been with the team for a little bit. He's getting his legs under him. He was pretty good in that Eagles game, but it is the Eagles. They're stupid and they suck. Jawan Jennings really their only go-to. Now, Trent Williams did not play in this game. He will be playing this week. Trent Williams is a huge, huge add. Just more consistency, protection-wise. Help out Purdy. Purdy was under duress in this game. Sacked 3 times. He was hurried a million times in this game. McCaffrey couldn't really get anything going on the ground, but McCaffrey in the passing role. Kittle dead. We're going to see a lot more views check this week. Do we have a Ricky Pearsall update? Any Ricky Pearsall update? I don't know. Let's see. Thank God I don't want to play Coleman out of sight, out of mind. You don't play Texas? Lucky. Rooting for Seattle, obviously, but I got a weird feeling tonight. So the Niners, since 1995, is it? Have 90... how long has it been? Since 1998, if the Niners make the playoffs, they make the NFC Championship game, or they miss the playoffs every season. Let me look at this. Layoffs? Oh. Playoffs. 49ers playoff history. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay. 2024, no playoffs. 2023, made the Super Bowl. 2022, made the conference championship game. 2021, conference championship game. 19, Super Bowl. 13, conference championship game. 12, Super Bowl. 2011, conference championship game. So since 2002, they made the divisional round in 2002. That was their, I remember that. That was the crazy Giants game. I remember that. They lost to the Super Bowl champ Bucks that year. They got killed by the Bucks, 31-6. Oof. So every time they've made the playoffs since 2002, they make the conference championship game or miss the playoffs. That's it. They make the conference championship game or miss the playoffs. That's kind of crazy. That's actually crazy. Fishing is a Bengals fan. Tough. Trust me, bro. The script is perfect. Darnold is banged up with the oblique, and the 49ers are heavy underdogs. Story and a perfect script for them to upset. Also, Darnold sucks. Most of that is true. We got Fred Warner back. Fred Warner is not playing this week, Jesus. He is playing next week. He's not been activated. He is practicing. He's not been activated for this week. Jordan Love played so well. Just the play calls by Matt were so stupid. Love was not good in that fourth quarter or third quarter. 9 minutes left of the fourth quarter and go for 3 deep shots. Yeah, run the ball. How about don't throw the ball, Love? It was a cavalcade of issues with those 3. Him, Love, LaFleur, and McManus just did it all. Niners just need to make another injury sacrifice and they'll move on. Yeah, but who are we going to sacrifice this week? Maybe they sacrifice, I don't know, Juszczyk. No, I do not care. about shit night. Yeah, next championship week, Niners about to have to put their coach in there to play. True, I'm pretty sure I'm playing nickel corner for them. Would love to see Jalen Milroe for no. Darnold's gonna play. Darnold said he's starting. If Jalen Milroe has to start, this party is over. Juwan Jennings goes for 184 and 2 tutties. One passing. Is he gonna throw a third one? If you told me Zach Taylor would be the last coach returning for the 2025 from the AFC North, yeah. How is he the elder statesman? Jennings the man. We only play Baylor as our Big 12 school. Texas plays in the SEC, bro. We also took their quarterback, and then Texas took everything from Bama as God intends. Texas is not oil barons. Texas is not the oil money. That's Texas Tech and A&M. Texas is scumbag bankers. Also, thank you guys for taking their offense in the Iron Bowl away. That's what we're doing, taking away Horton. Shannon has either made the NFC Championship or Super Bowl every time he's made it, and so did Harbaugh with them. 4 years, 240 for Tuck. Yes, that's a lot for 4 years, though. Well, the NBA is also only 13 guys. EDB, what's up? Horton did carry them. I'm very excited for Horton. Jennings, 1 reception for 184 and 2 tuts. I like it. All y'all got oil money. Nah, they're banker money. They're business banker money. I believe in Zach Taylor. He's been to a Super Bowl. I hate when coaches get blamed for bad seasons. Nobody on earth can win with that CF. Well, that's his problem. Zach Taylor's also not a very good play caller. He's in charge of putting that defense together. The bankers of oil barons. No, they do scummy shit. Look up Red McCombs, who their business school is named after. One of the worst owners the Vikings ever had. I think he's getting traded because Jordan Addison is a moron and he can't pass the test. I'm going to take the Seahawks. I think the Niners are out of bodies, man. But I am rooting for the Niners because it's the nobody believes in us team. But I think the Seahawks are going to win this game. Do you think Oregon and Texas Tech got struck down for being propped up by oil barons and sweatshops? No. I think they just needed more players. If CMC doesn't get 20 touches or more, it'll likely be wraps for them. True. L pick. Realistic pick. I don't think Sam Darnold has to do anything. The defense is just too injured. It's not a good defense. They're not able to get pass rush. They're not able to get pressure. Unless Salah's got a completely different game plan from what we saw against Seattle, this game's over. Yes, more oil, more sweatshops, more NIL. Indiana is propped up by the Vecna and the Upside Down. They may or may also have hacked into every team's database, and so they know everybody's playbooks and signals. That's a rumor going around that Indiana hacked some digital database. Good. Glad we're on the same page. I thought the defense looked great against the Eagles. Pablo, we could put 11 guys to look good against the Eagles in the second half. That's more on the Eagles than the 49ers. Vikings fans I hear from say Vikings will cut him if nobody wants to give up anything. We're not going to cut him. We're not that stupid. We're not dumb. We're a little dumb. We ain't that dumb, boys. He's too valuable. Plus, he's under contract. We don't have to pick up his 5th-year option then. I mean, he's under contract. We need a wide receiver. Speedy Naylor's a free agent, so we need a receiver, but they should trade him. Just not working out there. He passed he failed the moron test. I'm a little concerned for the Rams because Bears have magic on their side and at home and just play unbelievable in the 4th. But I think Puka and Devontae are too much to handle. Can't keep getting away with it. Jefferson is a line. Yeah, right. Lions got no money to play people. They're going to have to make some restructures. Drake May. Cheating only goes so far, and they got more TDs than incompletions. I don't buy it. I just think they're too good. Yeah, but they have a bunch of potatoes on that team. It's crazy. Their roster isn't super talented. Mendoza's a very good quarterback, and Mendoza was good at Cal. So they have a good quarterback. They have a psychopath head coach. I think they just want it more. They're way better coached than everybody. All right, so Bills, Seahawks for my Saturday games, which we'll be live for, 1.5 of them. Let's go to the next game. The Chipotle is working. I haven't had Chipotle in forever, bro. Just even thinking about that. Oh, no, they flipped them. They did flip them. So the Texans-Patriots is the afternoon game. Okay, I thought this was the night game. Okay, this is the afternoon game. Okay, I might have to flip my pick then. That might help the Bears out a little bit. Amon-Ra plus nobody wants Amon-Ra and JMO. Scheme merchants. Oh, Thug Addison gets locked up. Yeah, he's doing a lot of thug stuff, just drinking too much. Yeah, I just don't think they're going to pick it up. Maybe they pick it up and trade him. Sometimes drive-in motivation with a sprinkling of talent can be far more potent than a man who watched one of the most talented rosters go 5. True. Niners got screwed with the short week. Everyone got screwed. The Texans got really screwed with the short week. Patriots played Sunday night. Texans played Monday. Nico Collins probably out for this game with a concussion. Christian Gonzalez is going to clear concussion protocol, it looks like. That's a huge edge for the Patriots. Patriots get their number one cornerback. Texans lose their number one wide receiver. Stop playing games on Monday. It's such bullshit. Now, the biggest thing here is Drake May had this first game jitters, but he was really good in the second half. Did have 3 turnovers. Not ideal. The Texans offense, also CJ Stroud, 5 fumbles, 3 turnovers, also bad. So both teams had their fair share of offensive issues. Texans defense is the best unit in football. My God, they look frightening. They're great at all 3 levels. They rush the passer at an elite level. And we saw the Chargers getting after the Patriots a bit. Drake May was taken off. Drake May not going to be able to do that against this Texans team. Will Campbell and the left side are going to have to play better. I mean, way, way, way better if they want to stand a chance in this game. I think they'll have some success on this Patriots defense. They can stop the run thanks to Milton Williams being back. But the Texans got a little run game going. We're going to see what the passing game looks like. I mean, you can throw a little bit on Houston. You can definitely throw on New England over here. You can't really run on them. With that, you can't run on the Texans. So this is going to be a who makes more plays, the Patriots, Drake May, or the Texans defense. And can CJ Stroud do enough against this Patriots defense who's good, not who's okay? I would say good against the run, not very good against the pass. They do give up yards. They do give up scores. They should have made the 49ers play today. F them. Ravens will pick up Zay Flowers expected. It's okay if Nico Collins is out. The Texans have Christian Kirk, who did play good. Leading receiver for wide receivers. I need to see a big game from Higgins and Noel. You need the rookies to step up. Lol, vegan teacher life who wants to join it and spam with steak. Oh, wait. Teacher live who wants to join it? Oh, spam and steak. Nice. Auburn staff currently tweeting about how the portal finish will be crazy. There's not a lot of guys left, though, is the problem. And they're not getting the tackle from Colorado. Why is our staff? Because they got to try something. Best coach in football this year? No idea. We are Christian Kirk. Texans need to start the Jawar Jordan, but yeah, Jaquavius Wood Marks played nasty last game. Yeah. My guy Woody is nasty. I think Brian Flores might be returning to the Steelers, Pete. I kind of think that's who they're going to go after. Yeah, maybe. That feels like a weird hire. It feels like a retread of Tomlin. You should probably go offense, but it is the Steelers. Teachers need to make more money. Some do. Some definitely don't. They're a bunch of idiots. Our kids can't read and learn. They can't teach kids how to read. I got the reference. Stephen A. accidentally. Oh, I missed that, but I got the Christian Kirk, Charlie Kirk reference. Stephen A. been dipping into politics a little too much. Why we spend $2.5 million on AFCOL? We could buy 5 dudes instead. You could buy 2 good dudes and 5 role pieces that aren't really good. Yeah, he's getting his politics and sports talk twisted. True, Ghost Hunter. Perhaps no, it's because I'm not going to get on this as a sports talk stream, guys. Steelers like the Vikings defensive coach. It's true. They hired Mike Tomlin from us after 1 year. He was more of a he only was us 1 year. He was a Gruden Tampa guy. Then again, I no longer value his opinion on almost anything, so whatever. True. Stephen A. Myth. I think the Texans defense just a little too much in this game. I like the Bills and the Texans in the AFC Championship game. It's what I picked. It's what I'm rooting for. I said whoever wins the Jags-Bills game is winning 2 games unless they kill each other. They almost killed Josh Allen. I'm feeling pretty good about the Texans. I think defensively they're really going to get after Drake May. Young guy. Houston has a ton of playoff experience. They finally won a road playoff game. Never made it to the conference championship game. I expect CJ Stroud to play better. He was really awful on Monday. And notoriously, CJ Stroud plays a lot better in the postseason than he does in the regular season. So I expect a big game from CJ. I like the Texans in that game. So finally, we got the Bears and the Rams. This might flip my pick. I thought this was the first game on Sunday. This is the second game. So now it's going to be dark and cold in Chicago. 20 degrees and snowing. Of course the Bears get this weather. Of course the Bears get the weather. Like, of course, the Bears have the demon magic right now. So Sunday it's going to be 21, bit of snow, bundle up for the football game. It's going to be freezing. Now, the thing is here, Zesty Boy is going to have to play his ass off. He was still kind of mediocre last game, 50% comp, had the great fourth quarter. Bears you can't run the ball against the Rams. Rams run defense is very good. You can throw the ball against the Rams, especially lately. Rushing wise, Rams are a very good run defense, hard to run against the Rams. Bears defensively are atrocious. They feast off of turnovers. And Matt Stafford's been a little turnover happy these days. And special teams. This is the biggest thing. The Rams special teams is abysmal. Now, notoriously, the Bears have the special team woes, but maybe the Bears flip the script with McManus missing 3 kicks, leading to one of the most improbable wins ever. It's only improbable if you haven't watched the Bears all year. Not a great football team, but they do have the horseshoe. The horseshoe does work. Luck is on their side. They get the bounces that they need to win games, and they just kind of believe they're going to win the game in the fourth quarter. That's a whole lot of edge right there. The thing is, I think the Rams can lean on their run game. The Rams running the football, they're going to be able to run against Chicago, or they're going to force Chicago to stack the box. Devontae Adams is a week healthier. Both teams had an extra day's rest. This is coming off of 8 days now. They both played on Saturday, so no edge there. But Devontae Adams is going to be healthier. Puka Nacua is a demon. That man is a demon out there. Let's look. Can we look at the stats? Can I look at here? Let's go 2024 LA Rams. I want to look at the stats from that game against the Eagles. I want to look at the stats 2024 postseason. Okay. I want to look at the box score. How do I get this game? Unbelievable. Rams, Eagles, box score. Trams. Oh my God. Not that Rams, Eagles game. There we go. I want this Rams, Eagles game. All right. So the Eagles won 28-22. Think about how good that Eagles defense was last year. This was an elite Eagles defense. Stafford threw for 324 and 2 tuds in that game. That was a blizzard. He wasn't super sharp. He did sharp. Did get sacked 5 times. Kyron ran for 100 on the ground, though, against them. Puka, 6 for 97. I mean, Demarcus Robinson was their second leading receiver. And we still had old man Cooper Kupp. Did okay. Tyler Higbee had a big game. So we're seeing the tight ends having a big game. We got better Rams tight ends. Colby Parkinson with one of the best catches you're going to see to win that Panthers game. Matt Stafford may be bad in the cold, but I don't know if he's played bad in the cold. Looked kind of bad against Carolina. I think the finger getting an extra day is going to really help. I think the Rams are going to be able to score. They're going to score like 40 points. Can the Bears keep up with them? Potentially. Potentially the Bears can keep up with them. I just think this is a very young Bears team. This is kind of the magical season. I think the luck does finally run out. Not the best football team in the world. Kind of overrated. Great season. Won a playoff game. I like the Rams and the Seahawks for the rubber match. So I like NFC West rubber match this week and then an NFC rubber match for the NFC Championship game. So whoever wins the NFC West gets to be to the Super Bowl. And I like Texans Bills. I only got one home team winning this weekend. I almost had all 4. I do think the 49ers could pull off an upset. Do think the 49ers could pull off an upset. Let me try and catch up with the chat. No, everything's skipping. Oh. Watch Pat's show over. First take. True. Bears all day. I don't know, Corey. They should make Jameis Winston a commentator when he retires. He's definitely going into media. Bears defense isn't very good, but they are turnover dependent. Yes. They live and die by the turnover. Facts random, but they get so lucky and get the turnovers at the most clutch times, so it's scary. True, but that is a luck thing. Does the luck run out? We saw it run out against the 49ers. They couldn't do it against the 49ers in that Sunday night game. Rams will not let a comeback in the second half if they're up 21-6. Maybe. They got to get up 21-6. They got to get up more than that, I think. Can you scroll down so Stephen A's face isn't on the screen? Sorry. Monday night college football Super Bowl. Guys, we're going to be live for the Natty on Monday as well. Got to commit 10 minutes ago. I guess the Aura Farming's working. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't know. Super Bowl prediction. Corny, I have the Texans against the Rams as my Super Bowl pick, and they're both still live, so we're rolling. Browns are cheeks. Yeah, Don, they are cheeks. Do Seahawks have an edge with 13 days rest compared to the Niners' 5-day rest, or is 13 days too long? It's 6 days rest, not 5. 6 days rest. Playing on Saturday. 6 days rest. I think the edge is just the Niners are physically dead from a team standpoint. Yeah, the bye doesn't hurt, but maybe they're rusty. Maybe you catch them in the first half. I know Shanahan's going to have a good game plan. I think realistically, I just don't see how the Seahawks don't score. And I just don't know if the Niners can keep up. We saw them not keep up. Now, Trent Williams being back is a big one. If this game's in the 20, if this game's like 24-20, 21, I do kind of like the Niners in a close game. I like the Niners in a close game. Sam Darnold's got to go win the game. He'll not win the game. By the way, I found Charlie Kirk mossing someone in high school football. He was actually supposed to be a QB, but turned into a wide. Yeah, he was like 6'4". Big as fuck. I gave you the Super Bowl. There's the Super Bowl prediction. Who you got? Texans at Pat. 46MD. I have the Texans. And with that, is that the Buc-ee's? Is that actually the Buc-ee's logo? No, it's like a drunk Buc-ee's logo. That's actually kind of funny. Rams, Bills for my Super Bowl pick. My teacher said if the Bears go to the Super Bowl, no more writing assignments for the rest of the year. Well, you have a rooting interest, Drape. What if it's Texans, Bears? We're getting a lot of unproven guys, but like a few have to be decent, so I'm sure this will work out. Right? Probably not. Bears got God on their side. They do have the Pope. Also, the Seahawks have made the Super Bowl every time. The last two popes who've gotten elected, the Seahawks have had the 1 seed and made the Super Bowl. So that is also a thing. I'm inclined to believe the Catholics have it, right, because of them. If the Lions hire Arthur Smith as the OC, we are not a serious franchise. True. A.J. Brown is a Patriot, probably. Well, technically, you don't rest the day you play. Fair, I guess. But they're also playing at night. They're also playing Sunday night, so they get the rest of the day before they play, kind of. Would you say 6 days off? 6 days off. Texans would have home field in the AFC versus Buffalo. Allen has never won in Houston. Yes, that would be a very, very interesting game. Like I said, I do have the Texans in the Super Bowl, guys. I have no earthly idea what the Ravens or Falcons could be doing, and I'm scared. That's fair. I have not seen anything on the head coaching front there. Stinson, what's up? Saw the Ravens owner go now. Wouldn't that be interesting when we asked about, yeah, he's a lunatic. He also said he's going to sell his team in 10 years. Bears are going on a 4-game win streak. I don't know about that, Paul. Houston blew the doors off of Pittsburgh. They did. Their defense is nasty. Kind of like we thought they would. Nasty defense. All I'm saying is just like quantity has a quality of its own, plus we need bodies. That's fair. You do need bodies. Pick, are you going to predict now or what? Pickle, I've already predicted. These are my predicts. I have the Seahawks. I got the Seahawks and the Bills. Seahawks, Rams, and Bills, Texans. These are my picks, boys. This is what my championship game picks are officially. And the only team that I'm replacing is Buffalo. I had the Jags winning 2 games. I have Buffalo winning. Buffalo beat the Jags, so Buffalo wins 2 games. We're pretty much staying steady. I had Seattle Rams. I had Houston, Buffalo. I had Houston, Jacksonville. So Buffalo replaces Jacksonville. I got Houston. I got the Rams. I got the Rams over the Texans in the Super Bowl. Steve Biscotti said he was going to sell it many a times. Not the first time he said it. But he is getting up there now, right? He's like 65, something like that. Georgia Tech going to be running the system. Wildcat to Haynes. Too bad Haynes is dead. He said into Go Seahawks. Niners suck. I mean, the Niners have had one of the best seasons ever with the injuries they've had sink. Patriots on top, baby. Maybe. They haven't really played any. They haven't proven to me. They have one win against a team with a winning record. They are young. But in 2 years, talk to me. Talk to me in 2 years. I think the Patriots are going to be great in 2 years. 65. Nailed it. Go Bills. Please on the Bills. Forget the triple option offense. They got the justice system. It's a good name. Go Patriots. Texans are ass. See, people just be saying stuff here. Like, the Texans are not ass. The Texans are really good. The Texans have the best defense in football, and I don't think it's particularly close. Georgia took to win the ACC, basically the Natty. I mean, Miami's going to be back, I'm sure. Who's the best team in the NFL, Sink? Well, we're about to find out. I don't think anybody's very good. Everyone's just super average. Go Bears. Say he would have fired. I did see that. Texans Seahawks, Tyler. Good pick. Don't hate that. What? Watch the Seahawks defense. The Houston defense is better than Seattle's defense. Houston defense is better than Seattle's defense. Seattle's defense is good. Houston defense is better. They don't have the pass rush that Houston has. ACC greatest conference ever to be formed if a shit joke team like Miami makes it this far. Who didn't even win the conference? Duke is the best team in the country, obviously. Dak Prescott deserves better. I despise the boys, by the way. Yeah, where's Taj? He thinks Dak deserves, but he loves Dak. Who do you think gets the Ravens job? JM, I have absolutely no idea. Zero idea who's getting the Raiders. I have heard nothing on the Raiders job. Drake May might be exposed on Sunday. I'll be watching. I don't think exposed is the right word. He's just young. Drake May is 23 years old. It's not exposed. Drake May is very good. He is going to be one of the 3 best quarterbacks in the NFL. I wanted him before the draft. You've heard it a million times, guys. Drake May I said was going to be great. He is going to be great. He's very good right now. You got to get your lumps. Sometimes. The Patriots defense isn't good enough. That's the problem to cover up for the offense. Because Drake May could have a bad game. Another bad game. It's not like Tom Brady was very good the first 2 years he was playing for the Patriots at quarterback. He was fine. The defense carried. They don't have a defense like that in New England. But could Mike Vrabel build a defense like that? Yes, sir. A Patriots versus Rand type score, 10-3 or something. Oh, God. A flawless system. I think Clint Kubiak is our front runner. That's where I would lean, but I haven't heard anything because they haven't been able to interview him, right? Lions need Herbert or Dak. True. Hugh Freeze to the Raiders. Oh, come on. Yes, we do. We rush 4 most of the time and get to the quarterback almost every time. It's not you have 0 pass rushers that are as good as Will Anderson or Danielle Hunter. DeMarcus Lawrence is not those guys. They're fine. They also blitz a lot. Seattle blitzes a lot. Why are you hating on the Niners? Not hating, Arnell. They're just dead. The Niners are just dead. I want the Niners to win. I am rooting for the 49ers. I think they're just dead. They just don't have the bodies. If the Niners were 25% less injured, they'd probably be my Super Bowl pick. It's college football. Yes, that's going to be an amazing stream on Monday nights. All right, guys, so here's the schedule for the rest of the week. Edward, what's up? Sorry, missed that. So schedule for the rest of the week. We're not ending the stream right now. Just going to give you all the schedule right now. We got shorts coming out still. I have a short drop in later tonight and tomorrow, obviously. Probably a picks video. I'm going to do my picks against the spread tomorrow. Probably a shorter video. We're going to be live Saturday at the start of the second half of the Bills-Broncos game. So second half, Bills-Broncos. We're going to go live. Catch the end of that one. Then we're going to be live for the entirety of Seattle, San Francisco. Then we're going to go live post-Bears-Rams. So after the games are done Sunday, I'm going to go live. We're going to break down the championship game matchups, what we saw from the 2 games on Sunday. So once that's done, and then Monday for the national championship, we're going to be doing our famous drinking streams. Yes, live drinking streams for the national championship. We'll be eating hot wings. We have 5 death wings that we have to eat for our terrible college football picks this year. So we're going to do that. Then you guys can donate to make us drink. There's going to be at least 3 of us partying. It's going to be a lot of fun. We get silly. Lots of good times over there. Oh, chat skipped. Oh, I have no idea where this is. Where do you think Stefanski goes? Atlanta. I heard Atlanta today, Tyler. Don't we have the best pass rush percentage? I don't think so. I mean, the Broncos have the most sacks. This is the best matchup for the Bills. No one wants to play Houston or the Pats. I think the Bills want to play the Patriots. They're okay with playing the Patriots. I agree. Nobody wants to play Houston. It feels like all the candidates are waiting for the Ravens job is taken. Maybe true. No, not at all. I don't know, not at all. I could see 40 to 45 points Seattle Rams. That would be a high-scoring game. Chicago going to beat LA? Maybe, Jay. They do have the horseshoe up their ass, but from a team standpoint, Chicago's not super good. The Rams are a much better team. What do the Bills need to do to beat Denver? Josh Allen needs to be awesome. Josh Allen needs to be awesome. But he can be, and their defense needs to play good. Their defense needs to play good. Running the ball would really, really help Buffalo a lot. Yeah, haven't even, yeah, because of the weird rules. It's going to be 0 degrees. No, it's going to be 20 degrees, Jay. It's going to be 20 degrees. We just looked. Newsflash, Sam Darnold has an oblique strain. I saw that. He doesn't have to throw the ball to score on that defense. They can just run. I trust me, I do not trust Sam Darnold at all. He is ready. He is going to play. He's not missing the game. I watched the Bears versus Packers, but I left to play the game at 21-3 and came back to the Bears winning. Yeah, Drape, you missed a show. Great channel, always informative. Thank you, Stinson. What are the Chargers going to do? Let James cook. Yeah, Stacy. The winky face and the tongue flexing. We flexing out here. We getting swole over here. Nope, just fat, boys. Do you think the Bills are taking it? No, kid. I have the Texans and the Rams. This is my current Super Bowl pick, guys. This is my current Super Bowl pick from before the year. Things can change every week, but that was my going into the playoffs. This was my pick. The only pick I missed were the Eagles and the Jaguars, but 50-50. The Bills and I did have the Niners covering. I went 6-0 in the bets. That's what we did. Token, appreciate the sub. Welcome, welcome. Status of Auburn's QB roster run. I'll go back and read that, Emu. There's a lot of smiley faces and sad faces. What's my favorite NFL team? Unfortunately, I am a Minnesota Vikings fan. Did someone say Chargers? James Cook is a free agent in a month and a half. True. Joe World G. What's up? What happened to the guy who said he was going to donate me hundreds of dollars if I did something right away? And see. I do. I have to ask why. Because their team's not very good. The Bills aren't very good. Their defense isn't very good. Bills are sleeping. Their team's just... Josh Allen's the best player playing quarterback. He might be the best player in the league. The rest of the team is not very good. They have to play really well. I just don't think they have the dogs. They're so injured at wide receiver, too. Their receivers are terrible, honestly. Khalil Shakir, that's it. Do the Eagles trust... bet on them, trust me on my life. Yeah, the Eagles ain't playing, Joe. 9 might be good in the future. 9's undefeated. JJ McCarthy's 0-4. 9 is 6-0. Bears are going all the way. Sunday going to be way too cold for the Rams. Well, Metter Drummer, we just pulled up the stats from the game against the Rams in that or against the Eagles in that blizzard, and they played fine. They played fine against the Super Bowl champs. They had them. The Bears' defense is a real problem. They're not going to show much resistance to that run game. 9's done more than that. He's looked actually good when he's healthy. Injury is more my concern. You agree? Yeah. Sick. Go Bills. Circle the wagons. Drowsy Pats gang. Joe World is live right now. Eagles are sleeping. They're dead. Billy, bear down. 9, the GOAT God. I want his 9. Wait, what? Texans is peaking and riding to wave. Just saying. Yeah, the Texans are scary right now. I think you ain't been watching me. So Eagles are washed. They're dead. Puka or JSN? Puka. JSN don't get the coverages yet. I got to see JSN when he actually gets covered. He hasn't been drawing the double teams yet. Puka just Puka's physicality is unbelievable. Contested catch specialist, Puka Nacua. I can't believe he dropped that ball against Carolina. Hit him in the face. It got on him too quick. I don't know. But I don't know if there's really anybody I would trust more than Puka Nacua on a contested catch. He's got hands made of stickum. Bears D isn't on the Eagles level. 1,000% say. I'm a Steelers fan. My boy keeps Bills are going to take it, but we know what happened. I mean, their team's just not very good. It's not their Josh Allen's fault. Josh Allen's always been great. The Texans are going to show their true colors this Saturday. They had a terrible O-line, so they could literally just bully the Steelers. Just wait for the Pats game. You'll see a great defense. The Pats defense is not great. You can throw all over the Patriots. The Patriots have a good run defense. You can throw all over that secondary. Now, no Nico Collins is a big knock to the Texans over there. Houston's defense is elite. They've been great all year. They're the best defense in football. They're great at every single level. Their number 2 corner would be a number 1 corner on 90% of the league. Pair that with Stingley. They're physical up front. I think the Patriots offense, this could be a low-scoring game. This could be a very low-scoring game. Your team better get bandwagons because we're going to beat them. Joe, I don't know who you're talking about. Not my team. My team's at home. We're in Cancun. Watch New England's game. Vrabel calls a ton of screenplays. Will that stop that? I don't think it's going to matter. Will Anderson's sniffing that thing out. He's sniffing them out. Bills only entering the game with 3 wide receivers on their roster, and one of them is Keon Coleman. Houston wins 15-13. I could see that game. Texans' tackling skills are crazy. Yeah, they're nasty. I'm telling you, the defense has been worked on, not the same. I mean, their passing defense, they've been significantly worse towards the end, but I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt with Milton Williams coming back for the run defense. Their secondary, they still can't cover people. Look at this dude. John, what's up? As Vrabel said, the big dogs come out in January. Yeah, but they still can't cover people. Zesty Caleb winning. Billy, bear down, Zesty Caleb winning. All right, we've had enough. Zesty boy. What's the score prediction for the Seahawks versus the Niners? I think the Seahawks win that game 23-17. 23-17. Seattle wins. I have the same bracket as you, Muffin. Elite. I know your Steelers lost, John. Tough. How you feel about, do you want Rodgers gone? How do you feel about Tomlin? A former Vikings player could have a shot to win a Super Bowl. True. We got Diggs. We got Danielle Hunter. We got Samantha Darnold. I don't think we have anybody playing for the Rams. Can I be mod? No. Sync, you got to be here for a while. But if you're here for a while, chat, multiple streams, multiple whiles, eventually you can be a mod. Rule 1, don't ask for mod, though. But welcome to the fam. Welcome hanging out. If you dropped a sub, appreciate it. Welcome. But there is a pathway to mod for everybody. You got to stick to that grind. It's Chicago. Yeah. Billy having fun over there. I got to hold on. Let me pull up. See, I can't type in the horizontal chat. You know the deal with YouTube. It's so dumb. Here, I got to put this in for my guy over here in the Bears chat. Here. Guys, if you sign up for a channel membership, you will get access to our world famous Caleb Williams zesty emoji. Lincoln, what's up? I think Tomlin or Harbaugh kind of deserve to be fired, or just moving on. I think, yeah, everybody serves their time. So yes, guys, you can have the cool Vikings hat, me in a cool Vikings hat, and a rage emoji, or you can have the zesty emoji as well. I need more emojis. We need more emojis. We're gonna have more emojis for the years, guys. We're gonna have a Cam Scatterboo emoji eating a pack. We need Cam Scatterboo eating a pack of crayons. We need more memes for the channel. We have plenty of memes on this channel. Clips. Appreciate the sub. Welcome. Rams guard on their practice squad. I don't think that counts. That doesn't count. Close enough. We have 3 starters on the other teams. We have the starting quarterback, starting pass rusher, starting wide receiver for 3 of those teams. Bills. Does anybody on the Bills? Next year, Vikings Super Bowl? Yes, sir, Rourke. Let's go. I sub, but I don't have it. There you go. We'll sync. It's for members sync, so it's the membership tier. It's the next tier up. It's paid, but the free subs, no worries. Welcome to the channel, big dog. Lincoln, welcome. Football and horse racing, most exciting sports ever. I mean, for that 1 minute, horse racing is electric. For the 3 weekends in the spring, practice squad does get Super Bowl rings. Hold up, guys. My buddy's getting a Super Bowl ring. If the Seahawks win, my buddy gets a Super Bowl ring. He works for the Seahawks. He's getting a Super Bowl ring. And I'm sure he's going to send me a Sam Darnold jersey to troll me. which is fine. Shout out Terrell. The original, guys, our original. Do we know the lore of this channel? Steelers need to get back to being a defensive-led, and I mean, Tomlin is a defensive coach, like they had with Bill Cowher. I mean, Tomlin is a defensive guy. So you want Flores? I'm assuming you want Flores. Zesty, we need more cheese graters. Cheese graters are always good. As a Vikings fan, cheese graters are always good. We could always grate some cheese over here. Maybe. I gotta find some more emojis. Plus, if more people sign up for the memberships, help support me, guys, anyway. Allows me to keep making the great content. We get more emojis. So if we get like 100 people to sign up for memberships, we could have like 50 emojis and we could just be the most toxic chat ever. A lot of exciting things can happen in a minute. That's true, Taj. That's true. If you know, you know, boys. But yeah, channel lore. I started this channel with my buddy as a podcast, because everybody had a podcast. But let's see. We can go to the dark times. We go to old videos over here. If we scroll through this, playlist, 500 video playlist. Oh my God. Let's see if we have the old. I'm trying to find the old logo, guys. All right. I got old videos and old logos. We're doing a little channel lore. God, look at my hair. Jesus. My hair was crazy. Maybe it's not on this. See, I'm fucking up the whole thing.
All right, what's up, everybody? We are back.
I just got to go on videos, probably. Yikes, we're going to be here all day, boys.
It's time.
I'll get back to the chat. Raphael! Welcome. Appreciate the sub. I'm going Texans are going to the Super Bowl. That's who I have in the Super Bowl. As Ravens fans, we have to get back to how to play like a Raven. True. Toughness, physicality. Can Joey Porter still play get junior and senior? There you go. You could just click oldest on your videos tab. Thank you. Thank you, Drape. Boomer over here. There you go. There we go. Some channel lore. The original channel name that we never speak of. The Couch Coach Podcast. But then my boy Terrell over there works for the Seahawks. So he would get a Super Bowl ring. Our channel would technically be involved in a Super Bowl ring. The day Dallas wins a Super Bowl is the day I'm going to jail. I'm mucking shit up in the city. Taj, don't do that. Go to jail after they win the Super Bowl. For the parade. You got to be there for the parade. Go to jail for the parade. Why don't people talk about Johnny Manziel anymore? Fuck, he was the shit. Don't get me started on Johnny Manziel. I love Johnny Manziel. I just saw your channel 5 minutes ago, and I already love it. Appreciate that, Billy. Justin Jefferson is a dog, just needs a better QB room. We finished pretty good. I mean, as long as whatchamacallit stays healthy, McCarthy's injuries are the problem. That's the biggest thing. But we'll be all right. Oh, it's got Sweetness. I just realized your profile picture. I had to pull up the thing better. Sweetness! Yeah, but don't be mad at me because I picked against the Bears. But we can have some fun. It's all fun, guys. Chargers are out, so I kind of like Buffalo to pull it off. Yeah, I like Buffalo, Houston, and people want like the Rams, Bears, Seahawks. The NFC doesn't have if we get Houston, Buffalo, that's an awesome AFC Championship game. Neither team has a Super Bowl win. The Texans have never been to an AFC Championship game. We're gonna get some juicy shit, boys. Do you think the Bills are going to win? Yes, Mush. I do think the Bills are going to win. Johnny just effed up and he caught in a lie about missing college game day for late night drinking. True, but he also was part of a sponsorship or something. I don't know. Johnny's life got ruined dating this woman from TCU. He got hooked on this girl from TCU, got him on cocaine, and it was downhill from there. And then he got stuck in Cleveland, the worst place possible for a guy like that. Just scrolled once and saw a man making noises with his fingers and mouth, and now I think I'm traumatized. That's kind of crazy. See, Dre, you can't be scrolling on the Shorts live feed is kind of sketch. You guys are lucky you landed on me. You landed on my channel over here, whether it be vertical or horizontal. You landed on the right channel. You landed on the right channel somehow. Vertical, horizontal. I'm glad you're here. It's a very scary world out there. Texans have never been to an AFC Championship game. Yup. Buffalo seems jinxed since Marv Levy, Jim Kelly days. True. The 13 seconds is the biggest jinx, right? That 13 seconds game, they had the Chiefs beaten. The problem is, last year they should have won too. Their teams have never been the best team. I think last year was they were the better team than the Chiefs, and they should have won that game. Who's your best running back ever? It would be Walter Payton. I do say Walter Payton. I am a Walter Payton truther. Adrian Peterson would have been the best running back ever if they let him play a little bit longer on a good team. Yeah, 13 seconds, PTSD for the Bills. That was probably the best Bills team too. Marv Levy is 100 years old. He is alive. Marv Levy, shout out for the guy who's 100 years old. Marv Levy, alive. Bear down. Oh, God. Zesty boy. So, yeah, schedule moving on. I think we're about to wrap up, boys. Been an Marshall Falk, best combo, best RB receiver. Christian McCaffrey coming for Marshall Falk, though. AP is Zay's favorite running back of all time. Probably my favorite running back of all time. Adrian was just different. How he did cost us 2 playoff games fumbling. One of them the NFC Championship game. But the Saints were also cheating, so he's off the hook for that. Berger loves the Texans. Nice. Feeling good. Feeling good about this weekend. Feeling good. Everyone's nervous. Everyone's excited. Everyone thinks their team is going to win. Guys, here's the rule. Just stay humble as a fan. I try to preach this to every fan base. Don't get over yourself. Don't say your team is winning the Super Bowl when you know your team isn't. None of these teams are good, okay? The 8 teams remaining are not elite football teams. We have fun times on this one. Oh, Billy, because you're in the horizontal. I know, but most people. I have a vertical live too. If you want to go to the lives, everyone's in the vertical chat. So if you want more people in the chat to hang out with, they're in the vertical chat. But I appreciate it. This channel is awesome. I love it. So, but yeah, there are people hanging out. We're hanging out in the vertical chat. We can't combine chats. YouTube is stupid. You can't really combine chats yet. It's a work in progress. We're working on it. YouTube's working on it. I talked to some people who work there. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, I got some spin on there. That's why. Seattle wins 23-29. That would be pretty aggressive. But I said 23-17. 23-16. What did I say? 23-17? 23-17, I think I said. I just love seeing you having my Rams winning it all. Smart. Whose house? Rams' house. Well, they ain't going to play ever at their house. Texans play a hard-nosed, gritty game. Are they ready? I don't know. But I think they're I need CJ to be ready. I'm a Rams and Seahawks supporter for the postseason since the Ravens are out. All right, we're going Rams, Seahawks for the NFC Championship game. Zesty Boy is winning the Super Bowl. I don't think it's this year. Maybe. He's got to be better. There's nothing crazier. Again, my Caleb Williams for Billy here, the new Bears fan. Caleb is Jackson Mahomes when he's in the pocket, and he's Patrick Mahomes, maybe better than Patrick Mahomes outside the pocket. So got to figure out between the tackles, throwing the football. Texans winning Super Bowl, no doubt. Burger. Be down. So this is my rant. DJ Moore deep ball. Do you think that Puka will score? I do think Puka will probably score. I think Puka scores against the Bears. The Bears defense is bad. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Honestly, as bad as the weather might be, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. You can throw on the Rams secondary. You can also throw and run against the Bears defense. They just turn the ball over. So I think Puka will probably score. So yeah, guys, if your team is still playing, none of these teams are great. This is not a great year for teams. All these teams have major flaws. There's some good teams. They're okay teams. They're up and down. Don't get ahead of yourself. Be humble. Be a humble fan. When you start talking crazy talk, bad things happen. You talk crazy, bad things happen. You know who's been humble this year? San Francisco 49ers fans. Good things happened. Rams fans have been pretty quiet. Good things are happening. Texans fans have been pretty quiet. Good things are happening. Bills fans have been very quiet. Good things happen. Jaguars fans, very aggressive. Patriots fans, very aggressive. Broncos fans, very aggressive. Seahawks fans, very aggressive. Packers fans, out of their minds. Like, they won the Super Bowl week 2. And the crown of all this is the Detroit Lions. I told Lions fans this last year. It's never this easy, guys. When you think it's easy, it ain't ever this easy. I've been watching a lot of football games. Just a lot of football games. So be humble. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Take it week by week. Never being humble. Don't care. Just happy we're in the playoffs. See, just be happy you're in the playoffs. Be happy your team's having a great run. Don't get mad when somebody says it's going to end this week or they're not picking your team or why they think your team is flawed. Don't get mad. Just enjoy the ride, bro. Women's Auburn won in women's basketball. Nice. I think if we beat the Patriots, we can beat the Bills or Broncos and then whoever in the Super Bowl. I don't disagree, Dre. Puka goes for 2 again. Ooh, 2 Bills for Puka. I like the shot. Jags and Panthers are the real winners. Jags kind of a little less so because they had a really good record. The Panthers are the real winners, okay? The Panthers had a winning, they made the playoffs, they won the division, and they look good in the playoff game, okay? Bryce Young looked okay, looked good. I don't think the Patriots are great yet, but what is their serious flaw? Scooter, their secondary. You can throw all over the Patriots, and their weapons, their receivers aren't very good. They're going to struggle to get open against elite corners. I think this weekend could be a very tough matchup for them. And Drake May turns the ball over a little too much. And the offensive line isn't very good. They have a very good run defense. They have a very talented quarterback, but he is super young. The run game is kind of home run dependent from Travion Henderson. Ramondre Stevenson has helped out a lot catching the ball out of the backfield, though. I got 30 years of frustration built up from the Dallas drought. I'm definitely mucking shit up. I said do it for the parade, though. Go to the parade. You know what? If the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, Taj, go to the parade. I'll be at the parade with you. That's a deal. I'll show up at the parade. We can go to the parade. Vikings are going to have a year next year, and they're going to be good. I hope so, Burger. They went 9-8. They missed the playoffs by half a game, and if they just cover the kick, if they literally just cover a kickoff against the Bears with 50 seconds left, they win the division. That simple. Puka, my favorite slot wide receiver. Can the Rams win it all? Absolutely, Caleb. T-Mass, let's go Seahawks. Colston Lovey. Edward, what's up? I saw you earlier. I just kind of missed this. Sorry I missed you earlier. I saw you in the other chat over there. So it's going to be a fun weekend, boys and gals, over there. So my picks officially for the weekend, I got the Seahawks over the 49ers. I got the Rams over the Bears. I got the Bills over the Broncos. And I have the Texans over the Patriots. So should be a good one. More zesty, Caleb. Always a zesty boy. I really like these games. I'll do my picks video out tomorrow with the spreads. So if you guys are degenerate gamblers, I'll give you my picks against the spreads. We went 4-2 in our straight up picks last week. We went 6-0 against the spread. 6-0 against the spread last week. 4-2 with our picks. Still doing pretty good. I mean, Buffalo, I said whoever won Buffalo, Jacksonville, that was my hardest pick. Whoever wins that game is 1-2. So if the Bills just replace Jacksonville, we're perfect here. I had Seattle, LA in the NFC Championship game, and I had Houston, Jacksonville. So I would feel better, Jacksonville being at home. I would have loved Houston to go into Denver. That would have been a freebie. And then I would have really liked Jacksonville against New England if they had beaten the Bills, but they didn't. Josh Allen is elite. Let's see. Rams should have won their division. True. The referees did get a little funky there on that Thursday night. Bummer Kittle is out. I agree, Jeff. It's brutal. Definitely noticed me next to Michael Irvin on the float deal. They can probably. Rod, hello. Nightzay. They can maybe beat the Rams. Boo the Rams. They can maybe beat anybody. Can beat anybody, guys. There is no combination of the 8 teams remaining I would be really surprised about. The Bears maybe would be my biggest surprise if they won the Super Bowl, but not if they play the 49ers. Like if the Bears, I could see the Bears beating the Rams because, again, Bears magic, bad weather. And if the 49ers upset the Seahawks and the Bears are hosting the 49ers, they absolutely can beat the 49ers. So that's their path. I don't think the Bears can beat the Seahawks. Seattle can win both these games, no problem. They've already split with the Rams. They split with the Niners. They can beat the Niners. They can beat the Rams. That's not a question over there. Rams, obviously, they're a better team than Chicago. I think they can win that game. They have a lot more experience, young team. And then they should have won both games against Seattle. Stafford lit up Seattle's defense in both games, or the second game more in particular. But he lit them up in the first half. And Darnold. Darnold. Broncos, home field advantage, bye. A good defense. The defense gets fixed. Bo Nix plays more consistently on offense, leans on the football. They would probably be my least confident AFC pick. Over there. But there's a way. They beat Buffalo. Bills aren't very good. They catch a baby Patriots team. Maybe they're in good shape. They catch the Texans. CJ Stroud plays really bad. They're hosting again. Altitude gets to them. So that's the Broncos' path. Bills, we know the path. Josh Allen, defense plays good. Josh Allen. That's how they do it. New England, good. Drake May elevates to the next level. They get more consistent on the offensive line. The receivers do enough. Defense does enough defensively, stopping the run and in the secondary. They host the Bills. They've already beaten the Bills once. They were up 21 in that game. Going to Denver would be really tough. I just don't think they could go to Denver. That's probably their biggest obstacle there. But yeah, Houston, elite defense, CJ Stroud experience, plays well wins 2 games. It's very easy to pick. So I could see all of these teams in the Super Bowl. My least likely Super Bowl pick, I would be most surprised if we got Chicago-Denver. Chicago-Denver Super Bowl would be my lowest confident pick right now. My second lowest confident pick would be Denver-San Francisco. Like San Francisco, magical team. I should say Denver-San Francisco is my least confident. Chicago-Denver is my second least confident. If San Francisco makes the Super Bowl, this would be the craziest thing ever. Taj, cheers. Thanks for the $5. Save that money for Monday and you can get us obliterated. But appreciate that, big dog. Everybody shout out Taj over there, one of our biggest supporters. Massive news, Aaron Rodgers was traded for Ben Simmons. Fitting. Put the Bears up again, Billy. This is not official. Michael, go Bears. What do you like so much about the Texans? Their defense, Jeff. Their defense. I just want to witness my own team in the Super Bowl for once in my life. Even if we don't win, it's a win to be a win would be a nice bonus. I feel the same, Michael, but once you get there, you feel like you have to win. Fortnite Pro, appreciate the sub. Welcome. Long bong, go Bills. Sam Darnold. Wait, hold on. Sam Darnold struggles versus the Rams. He does. He turns the ball over a lot. Darnold has an oblique injury heading into Saturday. Look it up. It's true. I know he said it, but he said he's going to play. Shout struck last game. I agree, but he's been good in the playoffs in his career, so I expect a turnaround. Betting against Josh Allen is always a mistake. Don't disagree. Don't doubt us. Turnovers always the intangible that can fuck things up. Agreed. Always turnovers. Thank you for believing in the Bears. I don't believe in anybody. I believe in nobody. Gun to my head, again, guys. A gun to my head, I'd have... If I could only pick one of these matchups, gun to my head, I'd pick Texans-Rams. I don't feel confident in it. What if Sweetness comes back to life and joins the Bears? We got a chance? Yeah, absolutely. Everybody has a chance this weekend. So I would say Broncos, 49ers, my least likely Super Bowl matchup. Then Broncos, Bears. Then I would say Bears, Patriots. Next least likely. Then, like realistically, like I don't feel like the Niners or the Bears are probably getting there. I think these are probably any combinations here between these three. I think New England can get there just based on if they got to play Buffalo. I'm really doubting the Broncos. Obviously, I love Houston pretty much across the board. I think Houston can go into Denver no problem as well. And then Seattle can get there. Their defense is really, really good. Sam Darnold may not have to do anything. Patriots are taking all the way, maybe. Rematch of 85, Patriots-Bears. Yeah, that did not go the Patriots' way. Are you a J.J. McCarthy believer? Yes, if he's healthy, he was very good when he was healthy at the end of the year. Can you please add a disabled sign to the membership stickers in honors of the 49ers team? How about an electrical plant? I'll just put an electrical plant. We'll put like a transformer, like an electrical transformer for the Niners, since the substation is like ruining everybody on that team. JJ McCarthy, you mean 9? 9 is the GOAT, guys. Don't ever doubt 9. I'm so happy the Patriots are good again. They are good again. I think they're a little overrated right now, but they are going to be good again. They have a great quarterback. What running back for the Seahawks do you think is going to get the most rushing yards? Probably K9. It's going to be K9. I don't think it's going to be Charbs. Charbs is getting your red zone stuff. I'm going to spam a little too to get number 1. Yeah. In that chat, yeah, you could definitely. I don't know if you can get number 1. Are they combined chats? They might be combined chats. I don't know. What's up, KO? Josh Allen has to win a Super Bowl at some point. I agree, Stinson. He has to win at some point. You would think. You would hope. You would hope he wins at one point. I do think Josh Allen will win at one point. Just like Herbert is gonna probably win a playoff game. Okay, I trust Justin Herbert's going to win a playoff game. Football is too unpredictable to pick a winner. You got injuries, fumbles, penalties, bad calls, bounce of the ball, field goals, missed extra points. Yeah, Mike, but the fun is picking it. You do got to pick it. McCaffrey had to have drank the devil's blood. He literally the only player. True, the most injured guy is the only healthy guy. Maybe he got powered by the electrical current. Who knows? That's 2 seasons in a row where the Niners were decimated by injuries. Yeah, and they've been decimated all over. Billy, I don't control that. That's a YouTube XP thing. I don't control who's the rankings, who's 1 and 2 over there. I'm sorry. I don't control how XP, I don't know how XP works over there. Maybe if, spam some emojis maybe over there, Billy. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. I don't know how that works. Maybe if I say something and you say back, I don't know how it works. It's all YouTube run. For the top fans, boys. Taj, who is our number 1, Zay, number 2, Emu, number 3, in the vertical chat. Let's see. Go Pats. Daryl's on the Pats. If he loses, what's his excuse now? Who? Josh Allen. His team is not very good. Who won a national title in football first? Texas A&M or Florida? A&M. Duh. Dakota. Duh. That's not even a question. He's not going to lose. Rip 8-2 Colts to 8-9. Yes, a brutal season, Stitchy. Rams vs. Patriots. Tom Brady that was his first Super Bowl win at the Rams. May, second year bowl win versus the Rams. Oh yeah, Brady's second year. Maybe. Coincidence. We could also have they also played again. McVay versus Belichick. Who has the best backup QB in case of injury? I think of everything. Okay, best. Put the Bears in there for a second. No. Tyler, welcome. Brand new to the channel. Welcome to the gang. Texans Rams Super Bowl. That's what I have, Keith. This is just I was just playing. I'll put my official picks back. I'll put my official picks back. These are my official picks right now, going into the weekend. Who do you think will be the number 1 draft pick in fantasy football next year? Jeff, I have no idea. No idea, Jeff. Puka, maybe? CMC? Tyler, we are lit. The Poet, what's up? Welcome back. What's your user on TikTok or wherever the stream is? It's on. So if you go to my channel, if you just go to my regular channel, guys, I do not have a TikTok. So if you're just on my channel, just go over to live. I know it's a little confusing, but the vertical, just click on the vertical. If you're in the horizontal, or if you want horizontal, you can click on the horizontal to get with all the other chat. Seahawks defense has peaked at the right time. Defense wins games. Their offense is second to none. Their offense is pretty bad, Mike. Their offense has been really bad the last month. The Seahawks offense not been good. Their defense has been great. Their offense has not been good. Texans in the Super Bowl would make me so overjoyed in life. Well, Jay-Z, I'm rooting for you. I'll be for real. I see the Bears being the Bears. So pulling a game out of their asshole, KO, the most overjoyed of me. So disappointed that the Eagles blew it. Dustin, that team was bad. Jalen Hurts, bad. Nick Sirianni, bad. Everything bad. What's the channel name? After the Review Sports, Andrew. CJ Stroud doesn't have the stud quarterback aura. He's soft. I'm not going to disagree with that, but he has been good in the playoffs. Billy, you found the vertical. Welcome to the vertical. Where all the spam, where all the boys are hanging out. CJ Stroud better hope the run game is going off because CJ sucks. The defense will win it for Houston. I mean, CJ had a bad game. CJ can be good. CJ's been good in playoff games. Their defense will win it. You need a good run game, though. Let's see. Bears quarter Caleb not winning MVP. I see the Bears pulling the upset over the Rams. Yeah, they have to be down in the fourth quarter. CJ will play like he has in the playoffs before, which is great. I would say good, not great. He's played 3 good games and 2 bad games in his 5 playoff games, if you count Monday, which was a bad game. They couldn't even beat the Redskins. Who couldn't beat the Redskins, Dustin? Oh, the Eagles, yeah. Well, it's the last game of the season. Who do you think can beat the Hawks? Everybody remaining. Mike, everybody can beat everybody remaining. The Niners can beat the Seahawks. The Rams can beat the Seahawks. The Texans can beat the Seahawks. Everybody can beat everybody. There's no overwhelming team. Everyone repeat after me. Is that a cartoon bear and an arrow pointing the down direction? I'm a Vikings fan, so I hope the Bears get their ass handed to them. Fair KO. I am also a Vikings fan. Skull, brother. I refuse to Washington's new names. The Commies. We call them the Commies. Patriots going to run all over Houston, and we're going to have 6 on that O-line at all times. I don't know if they're going to run all over Houston. Houston is real tough to run against. You can throw against them a little bit because they get handsy. You better have 6 on that O-line because that O-line got bodied by the Chargers pass rush, who is nowhere near as good as Houston's pass rush. Sheldon, go Pats first Niners Super Bowl. Patriots will win 100. Noodle, never be that confident. Tyler trying to dox people, asking people their age. I'm betting Kincaid will get the first touchdown for Buffalo, boot for Texans. Ooh, okay. I do like, a Kincaid first touchdown. That's something. I like that. All right, Billy, see you next stream. Yes, guys, we'll be live Saturday, halftime, after start of the second half between the Broncos and the Bills. We will be live, and then we'll be live for the entirety of Seahawks Niners on Saturday night. And then we'll be live post the games on Sunday. So after the 2 games are finished on Sunday, we'll go live right after that. And then we'll be live Monday for the national championship, which will be an awesome full drinking stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tune in. We're going to be eating some death wings to start because of our terrible picking this year for college football. And then you guys can donate to make us drink alcohol and get us torched on a Monday night. So should be a lot of fun. Skull. It's politically correct bullshit. Seahawks at home are not beatable. They have the refs on their side. Well, they did have their refs on that Thursday night game. They are very beatable at home. They're a much better road team under Mike McDonald than they are at home, actually. Patriots are the best. Nobody is good. Just like last week, an upset will happen. Keith, I agree. I think Buffalo would be an upset. I haven't looked at the lines yet. The 49ers are the big upset. If the 49ers win, that's a big upset. Why do you have, just like, people just don't like giving out their age sometimes, Tyler. It's the internet. Not a Vikings fan, but I love Adrian Peterson and Sam Bradford. Sheldon, you must be a Sooner. I got to go, but have a good night. Taj, have a good night. Stay safe. Pray on the Niners' downfall over there. Should be a good one there. Everybody hit the like button if you haven't already. Really helps the stream out a lot. If you're new here, drop a sub. We got daily sports content for you guys. We got live streams. We got short form videos. Video dropping tomorrow with my picks against the spread. We also got shorts. We got our sports stat facts of the day plus my reactions. Guys, look at this. Look at these shorts. The shorts, we got the sports stat facts. I got a million stats for you. The reaction videos cooked. Our Bears reaction video absolutely cooked last weekend. Almost 100K views on that. We cooked, boys, on that. So we're going to have more reactions for me watching the games this weekend. What about you, Vikings fan? What about me? I'm an old man. Sheldon, yes, I am. Boomer Sooner. My buddy played for the Sooners. Since the Eagles are out, I guess I'll root for the Seahawks. Bird Alliance is over there. Surprised you got to root for an AFC team, Dustin. Pat, screw the 49ers as a Seahawks fan, lol. Nice, Angel. Pat's 45% blitz last week. This week, 55%. They're going to have to bring it. Texans and Rams would be interesting. I agree. That's my Super Bowl pick. That would be a very interesting game. I don't drink alcohol, but I'm on my 3rd bowl. There you go, Stinson. You can rip bowls with us. You can drink with us. We have drinking games. I wouldn't recommend smoking with our drinking game that we have set up because basically whenever Herbie or Reese Davis, is it Reese or is it going to be Fowler? I forget who it is. Whenever they say a football cliche, we're going to take a drink. Texans will be the upset. I think the Texans, if they're not favorite, I would think the Texans are the favorite though. So glad the Steelers lost. Nice. Niners beat the Seahawks 30-27. If the Niners score 30 points, I would be so impressed with them, Sheldon. What do you think about Jonathan Kuminga demand a trade? Expected. Bum. I'm the best. No, you're the best, Stinson. You're the best. Denver will get demolished. Aggressive picks, guys. So that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. I appreciate everybody stopping around. Bang, bang, Niner game for T-Mac. Like I said, hit the like button. If you're new here, drop a sub. All the sports content you guys could ever want. If you want to support the channel more, sign up for a channel membership. It really helps me out a lot. Allows me to keep making this great content for you guys every single day. We'll be live. Start of the second half between Broncos, Bills, then live for the Niners Seahawks game. Then Sunday night we'll be live post the Bears Rams game to break down the 2 games, break up the championship game matchups over there. And then we'll be live Monday. I don't have an official time Monday. You guys will know if you're back. We'll be live Monday for our national championship drinking stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to blow it up out there. I do appreciate all my viewers, Tyler. I don't want to sub your mean. Oh, sorry. Cry about it. Patriots are 3 points favorite. There you go, Keith. You're up. See you guys Saturday. So stay safe. Enjoy your Friday. Be safe out there. Have a good Friday. Like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you tomorrow.